This lesson is designed for a first grade class. The content area is science. The topic is solids and liquids. Good morning, class. Today we will be talking about solids and liquids. I would now like for you all to divide into groups of 3. You all will be assigned roles in your groups. We will have an illustrator who will draw what he or she sees in the cup, and the writer will write a sentence or write a word describing the properties of the ice. Now I'm going to ask a few questions. What is in my cup? Yes, ice. Describe the ice. What does it look like? Yes, a big cube. And yes, it does look like a rectangle in the front. What does it feel like? Yes, it's very cold. Who can tell me what this ice is made up of? Water. Very good. And how is this ice made? Yes, it is made by putting water into an ice tray and freezing it. Very good. What will happen if I leave this ice out on my desk? Yes, it will melt. Why will it melt? Yes, because it's sitting out for a long time. How do you know it will melt? Yes, it's sitting out. And what else? It could be hot in the room. Very good. How long do you think it will take for this ice to melt? 30 minutes? 15 minutes? 1 minute? An hour? Okay, very good predictions. This is an ice cube, and we will be observing ice cubes today. This ice cube is frozen solid. A solid is anything that does not change its shape. Say the word. Let's sound it out. Solid. Very good. What is a solid? Yes, a solid is anything that does not change its shape. Very good. When something is frozen, it means it is hard and cold. What is something that is considered a solid other than ice? Yes, a block is a solid. Very good. This ice cube is frozen and hard. What do we call something that can be frozen or hard? Yes, a solid. The ice is now melting in my hand. It is turning into a liquid. A liquid is anything that flows freely. Say the word, and let's sound it out. Liquid. What is a liquid? Yes, a liquid is anything that flows freely. Very good. What is something other than water that flows freely? Yes, juice. Juice flows freely. Very good. This is what we will be observing over time to see what changes take place. Raise your hand if you can tell me what form this ice cube is in. Yes, it is in the form of a solid. I have a timer set for 15 minutes, and the timer will let us know when to check our cups. We will now be putting our cups by the window. Why do you think we are placing our cups by the window? Yes, so the sun can help melt it. Very good. What does the sun give us? Correct, heat. The sun does give us heat. Raise your hand if you can predict what will happen to the ice. Yes, it could melt. Very good. Will it still be a solid? No? Yes? Good. Very good predicting. And while this activity is taking place, I want you now to turn and talk about what will happen to the ice with your group members. After your group members have made your prediction, come to the board and write or draw your response. You now have 15 minutes. Okay, time is up, and everyone has made their predictions. Let's go and get our cups from the window. Group 1 and 2 drew that the ice will be melted. Group 3 states the ice will be a solid still. And Group 4 states the ice will be a solid and be melted some. What happened to the ice? Yes, the ice did melt, and it's water inside. What is in the cup with the ice? Water. Very good. And the ice is still there. Which group made the best prediction? Yes, Group 4. Very good. Group 4 stated that the ice will still be a solid and it would have been melted some. Very good, Group 4. Look at the water. What does it feel like? What does it look like? Yes, the water is cold and it looks just like water. I'm going to pour it into a container. What does it look like now? Still water? Does it look the same or different? It looks the same. Has the water changed its shape? No. Very good, because water does not change shape. It flows freely. Did it change when we poured the water into the container? No. Very good. Now we're going to put our water back into our original cup. Is there a way we can change this water back into ice? Yes. We could put the cup into the freezer. How long do you think this will take to freeze? 30 minutes? 1 hour? 2 hours? Very good. I am going to place our new science words on our science wall. First, each member is going to decide how to change the liquid back into a solid. You may use our classroom refrigerator, and yes, it does have a freezer with it. Talk with your group on how this will take place. Once you have done that, return to your seats after you all have decided what to do with your cup. You will be creating a list comparing water in a solid form and water in a liquid form, and how they are alike and different. You will complete this activity independently. You may begin. Let's think about and review some of the things we have learned today. What is a solid? Yes, a solid is anything that does not change its shape. Name something that is considered a solid. A block. Very good. A rock. Very good. Or a brick. Good job. What is a liquid? Yes, a liquid is anything that flows freely. Name something that is considered a liquid. Water, juice, oil. Very good. What happened to the ice once it was placed by the window? Yes, it did melt. What happened when the water was placed in a different container? It stayed the same. Very good. Did it lose its shape? No, it did not. How does a liquid turn back into a solid? Yes, by placing it back into a freezer. Very good. We will be having a test on our science term that we learned this week, including solid and liquid. The science journals will be checked based on your responses and how water as a solid and liquid are alike and different. This is the end of my lesson. Thank you.